Hey guys, welcome back to One All's Pub. All right, just a follow-up here to my Strider saga. If you watched my other videos regarding my new Strider SNG, you know that I got this via a trade. I was selling one of my Hinders and the guy offered this as a trade, blah, blah, blah. I took it. I'm not really a Strider fan. I took it just as a chance to put my hands on one for a few days, and then I'd planned on reselling it. But I actually liked it when I got it in my hands, and I decided to keep it. That said, over the last week or two of owning it, I've discovered something about the knife that I actually don't prefer about it, and that is the concealed carry aspect of it. This G10, which I did mention in my original video, is very smooth, and it is very smooth, and it's even slick. And Striders are known for their pocket retention. Their clip is really stout, and getting this thing out of the pocket consistently with this smooth G10 has actually proved to be a bit of a challenge. Now, I still like the knife a lot. I mean, how can you not look at that Flame TI, and, the Tiger Stripe blade again, which originally I didn't really think I'd like. It turns out that I really do like that. There's just a lot of things about this knife that I like that make me want to have a Strider now, despite my initial doubts. But I just don't care for the concealed carry model, I think. If this was all they had, I guess I would just make do. But, the Lego version is supposed to be have the real grippy G10, and it's not, as radius like this. Doesn't, radius back this way into here and whatnot. This is thicker in the middle, but it's radius towards the edges. I don't know if you can see that on video or not. I guess you probably can. You can see this subtle, curve to the handle. Now that doesn't make it very pocket friendly or pocket friendlier. It's not a small knife in the pocket by any stretch. It's not a Dragonfly, Spectacle Dragonfly or anything. But I guess that does make it a little bit more pocket friendly. I don't know. At any rate, I decided I wanted to try to find a Lego instead, and just let that be my Strider instead, and then maybe move this one along. But I didn't want to get rid of this before doing that, for fear of not being able to find what I wanted. So instead of selling that outright, I picked up another Flame TI, this time in Ranger Green G10, the Lego version, and Tiger Striped. Almost. Actually, it's what they call Ghost Striped. It's sandblasted. It's a stonewash blade that they sandblast the stripes in over top. The Tiger Stripe, I've come to learn in my newfound Strider knowledge, is this is sandblasted over the black oxide. When they heat treat these, it leaves the blade black, and then they sandblast over top of that the gray onto that. I actually thought this was a gray underneath and black stripes over, but it's just the opposite. Well, at any rate, on this Ghost Stripe, Ghost Stripe, I guess, which has been out for about a year or so. I don't know when they started doing this. At any rate, they take a stonewash blade and then blast the stripes over top of that. So it's got a stonewash. You can see a nice shiny stonewash underneath that, and very cool effect. I mean, I really like this a lot. So I picked this up, and I didn't realize it was going to be that when I bought it. I thought it was just another Tiger Stripe. Didn't really know about this Ghost Stripe thing until yesterday, until I got it. I got this yesterday, and started researching it to figure out what the deal was with the blade. At any rate, this is the Lego version. As you can see, it's squared. There's none of that radius into the handle. It's just no beveling at all. It's just square and blocky. As a result, it sits on the table flat, whereas this one has a little bit of a rock to it. You can actually see right there, how flat this is, and you can see, if you can tell that the curve of the handle. So how is it in hand? Well, I can tell you this: I like it a lot better in hand. As far as handle shape, it's obviously the same, but I really like and prefer the feel of the Lego version. It feels the hand a little bit better, which I like, and the G10 is very grippy. It comes out of the pocket, and this one hasn't even been. This is actually a brand new knife. I picked it up from a guy on Blade Forums, USN. I don't remember now. At any rate, he said it was brand new in box, and sure enough, it is. It's just brand new. The G10 is super grippy, and the pocket retention is even more so than on this one, which is a used knife. And so getting it out of the pocket would be even more challenging if it was a concealed carry. But it comes right out because again you get real good purchase on that, and I just overall like the feel of it better. It's got the Flame TI on the back again, which I just absolutely love. I was trying to take it down last night and clean it out and lube it all up and everything, and this pivot is like Loctited in. I don't know what it is with me and Loctited pivots from people, but you can see I marked it up a little bit trying to get it out and even put a scratch in the flame. So I just stopped because I was not having success, and lubed it up, just in here with the Daiwa Real Oil needle applicator, and got it to some pretty decent action because it had that typical Strider grittiness when I first got it. But now it's actually loosened up pretty nicely, and it's almost pretty close to the way that one feels. And it's still not broken in completely. Again, it was a brand new knife. Also, when I got it, it had no lock stick at all. But over the course of a day, it's gotten that that typical Strider lock stick that this one has too, just a little bit. Nothing major. It's really just kind of lets you know that you're disengaging the lock, kind of like I talked about in my review of this guy. Very similar to Chris Reeve in that regard. It's ironic because the Reeve and the Strider have that, and the Hinderer just does not at all. My Hinderers just don't at all. And other titanium frame locks that I've had, like the ZT0550, did not have any of that either. So I don't know. I guess it's just a hit or miss kind of thing. I'm not sure. At any rate, it doesn't bother me because, like I said, it's very minor. It's really more of an audible thing than an issue with disengaging the lock. I mean, you apply pressure, it comes out, but it just kind of gives you that little pop. As Rob the Apostle P says, it just lets you know, gives you a little bit of a reassurance that the frame lock is setting there. That said, my Hinderers don't do it, and they are rock solid too. So same, I guess. At any rate, like I've been showing you here, I picked up a Lego, and I'm gonna sell this guy. So if anybody's interested, pop me a PM. Looking to sell this guy. These are $475 new. If I get 400, that'd be great. But let me know if anybody's interested. That'd be shipped, by the way. And my new Lego here with the ghost stripes is going to be my Strider of choice. All right, that's 1 of those 2 cents, guys. Keep the change. Sláinte.